Hi, good evening, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining us today. This is really the second time we are hosting this event. And the first time we tried to host, it was torrential rain, and today we have a global fintech festival because of which a lot of traffic in the road and a lot of people are still on the way. But we thought we'll start the event nevertheless without delaying further. In fact, today is a very momentous day. Today is, in fact, the day when the Navi Mumbai airport is getting launched, and the perfect topic kind of resonates with what we have. It is the moment of lift. I mean, you'll see a lot more aircrafts lifting from the airport from today. So it's quite a momentous day in that sense, and very coincidental that we are hosting these awards today. Why this name, the moment of lift? We've been brainstorming and thinking about doing a women leadership awards for a while, and very often when you look around some of the events and awards felicitations that are there, it carries the word women in it, and it made me wonder. My team was 90% leadership as women. We were having a brainstorming sort of discussion. We wonder, why isn't there a men's leadership award or a future male forward award and initiative and things like that. So we deliberately decided that if we have to do an initiative, we'll take off and drop the word women from the whole scheme of things, and we call it a more universal name. And that's the whole genesis. And that's when we started going back to the roots. And I'm a big fan of this book called The Moment of Lift by Miss Melinda Gates. And in there, it is a very interesting line which says, when you lift up a woman, you lift up humanity. And that's sort of stuck with me, and I've gifted this book to many people who I know to read and understand how important is it to celebrate women entrepreneurship and wealth creation in the country. It was with that perspective that we wanted to launch this award, and the first step towards that was to create a list with Candere, and thanks to Candere for that. I think when we are publishing a top 100 women leaders list in the country, I think the objective was to not just look at the usual rich list that we do, but go across the categories of Hurun, which is 5 pillars: wealth creation, value creation, philanthropy, culture, and startups. And look at these 5 pillars and try and talk about the stories of women leaders from across these categories. And it was interesting. The average age of the list was 51 years old, a quarter, and Mumbai topped the list. Then the top alma mater was Delhi University. The youngest in the list was 26. The oldest was 80 years old. So it had a wide range of data and statistics. And we really thought it's important to connect and speak about, celebrate the stories of women across all these categories. So I'm not going to take so much of a time. Today is all about celebrating your stories. We have some interesting fireside chats and panel discussions here. And we've got Neha Narkade, Ms. Neha Narkade, confluent here. Can I have a big round of applause to her, please? And we've been talking about a story through the lots of my list. And I was telling her, in most of my press conference, I do speak about your story. And it's good to finally have you here and do a fireside chat with you. Before, I'm not sure if you know, the bottle of water that you see on the table, it's basically the water has been produced from air. And it's founded by one of my portfolio companies. Durga was here. She's a women entrepreneur as well. So Durga, can I ask you to stand up for a second, please? Thank you. So I think it's very meaningful in the sense that a lot of things are blending in well today. And I really look forward to meeting each one of you later. And before I wind up, I have to really thank Candere and Sanjay here for this wonderful partnership. This is the first time. Hopefully next time we will not have a rain and a global fintech fest. But jokes apart, a great partnership. I really big fan of the family, Ramesh and TS sir and everyone. And it's such an honor to again partner with you and talk about the stories of women leaders in the country. Thank you very much, all of you. I look forward to meeting each one of you later. Thank you.